Hi, my name is Anand Vats. I am living in Dubai. I am a consultant. I am helping you to form your entities in all GCC countries. Now I've been looking at the internet, which is flooded with lot of offers, which I believe are the marketing gimmicks that take a company in 400, 500, 5,000, 6,000, this stallment, that stallment. So this all, don't fall prey to these kind of gimmicks. I've got a decent amount of experience. It's almost a decade experience in setting up all type level of companies in all GCC countries. So what I am regularly viewing on internet, on Facebook, Instagram, and other places, that people are claiming that you get a company in this small peanut amount. That's not the fact. That may be the license cost. There can be others costs associated with this license. Now, first of all, if you want to invest in UAE or any GCC country and you are coming across with any advertisement on internet or a consultant, your first duty would be to qualify that advertisement or the consultant or the entity or the agent. So now I'll tell you, only those guys or those entities who are licensed by Ministry of Economy directly can help you set up companies in Saudi Arabia. There's an activity called CSP, which is Corporate Service Provider. So only CSPs can bring FTI or investment to the Ministry of Economy in UAE. But I am seeing that a lot of people who are having license, which they are working on a gray area license, like management consultancy or document clearing services. So these licenses are not literally allowed to advise and consult. So since these licenses are very cheap in price and these licenses are not being regulated by the government, so they deliberately or undeliberately or unwillingly falling them and the investors into a situation where they can be confiscated and they can be asked questions under anti-money laundering laws. So what is happening here? UAE government has very strict rule. They have classified type of entities who can bring FTI or who can, be a watchful from the government side, who can be eyes and ears of the government to regulate money laundering and terror funding. One is consultants, which are CSPs, activities are CSPs. Others is a real estate company who brings a lot of chunk of fund. Then you have accounting and bookkeeping who watch on your account and they can see the irregularities. Then you have lawyers who can also be a part of government's this initiative to prevent money laundering and terror funding. These entities are called an accounting company, audit firms. These entities are called DNFBPs, which are designated non-financial business professionals. They are not banks, they are not financial institutions, but they are the ear and eyes of the government. It's their duty to inform government and regulate government. Why? Regulate the money laundering and terror funding for the government, and be watchful on that. Why? Because in 2022, UAE was put into grey listing of FATF. FATF is Financial Action Task Force, which is regulating money laundering and terror funding across the globe. They put UAE into grey. Then UAE worked literally hard. They made all the regulations, they check all the compliances, and UAE is out of the gray zone now, and UAE is in the green, and business is flourishing. 50,000 of companies has already been created in Dubai mainland till August 2025. So now, when it comes to create a company in a free zone, you get these ads, in a low price, in a peanut price, you create a company. Also, we have 70 free zones here. All free zones have different genre and essences. I will not name any free zone, but 6 or 7 free zones have been managed by private players in UAE. These private players, trust me if I'm not wrong, has literally made these as a call center. Like, they are making it money making machines. They are advertising it on a peanut price. They just want to create licenses, licenses, and licenses. Now, how will they earn money from you? What will happen when you create a license at a small price, at a peanut price initially, maybe, then when it comes to renew the license, they will ask you to produce you a lot of papers, which is not less than audited financial reports or UBO declaration. Then you can be billed and charged. Sometimes, I know a free zone which literally ask you to renew the license, but beforehand they want audited financial report. These audited financial report has to be made by their nominated auditors only. Then these auditors have their certain fees, which is on a very higher side. So whatever amount you have saved initially on the first year, second year while renewing it, you already paid actually more than that. So these things nobody will tell you. No free zone will tell you, no consultant will tell you. You'll have to be mindful while putting your investment in UAE, creating a company. Don't go for the price, go for the value, go for information which is legit and right, and the way which is legit and right. Don't contribute to any kind of illegitimacy towards the government on a money laundering and terror funding. This reminds me of story of a restaurant in Business Bay. The restaurant guy approached us, said we want a liquor license, and already trying to take help of one of the PROs. And I said, okay, share me your trade name and initial approval from the government. He shared me everything. He shared me Ijari. I said, this is a residential Ijari, residential building Ijari in a Business Bay next to canal. You would not be able to get liquor license permit to serve liquor or shisha. Also, your Ijari size, your shop size is not 2200 square feet. So he said, somebody committed me. I said, who committed you? He said, one company. And when he sent me his invoice, I see that company, so basic one logo was written over there and price was charged very heavily. Trade name, initial approval, lease fees, so many government fees. None of a company here can overcharge you on a government fees. This entity, the government which is watching and regulating, will penalize those kind of people. And they are the one who have taken a easy peasy license to mitigate the cost and pull the crowd here. And they are not professionally qualified with a team. They are like sometimes 1 and 2 man show. But you can see them. Their website is there. Their social media has a footage. Their Google has reviews. But that's not enough. Always ask their license. Okay, and see how old they have been working. Always check where all branches they have. So if you want to put yourself in a safe hands, you must make few checks. Check the license of the entity you are taking help. If they are a free zone, don't take their help, because they are not allowed to help you set up entity in the mainland. They have a restriction. If what will happen, a guy like me, can have a zero visa license in a peanut price and start advising people and pulling crowd from India, and one ad run and people fall prey to that. So my duty is to save you from these kind of difficulties. Always check the company you are dealing with. Check their reputation, check their presence, check their license. If in case you need any help of mine, I'm always here to help you. Thank you so much.